Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Crowder Boys. We are one Crowder boy short. What did you say happened to Robbie?
Robbie is mourning the death of democracy.
Wait, I thought democracy won.
Or maybe he's celebrating the rebirth of democracy.
He is a big Trump guy.
Yeah, Robbie loves Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Super Saiyan MAGA.
But either way, he's having too much of a good time. He's
blasting Ka-MAGA, Ha-MAGA, Haas.
Kamala Hamala.
Kamala, Hamala. Kamala, Hamala, Ha.
Yeah. So Robbie's out. He's in California, out in San Fran, probably getting and giving AIDS at the same time, whatever those queers do out there in Sanny Franny. So he couldn't be here today, but he's with us in spirits, and hopefully don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but we were scheduled to have the honorary fourth Crowder boy, which is he's slowly becoming the fifth. Tom Myers is starting to pass him in the rank.
Yeah, Sal is losing his rank as the fourth Crowder boy, and Tom might take that spot.
Yeah,
you have to switch around the leaderboard.
Sal, I believe, right now is getting spruced up, so hopefully he shows up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and ready to deliver, because he is. I mean, he's the star.
He's out getting a chicken bake and a double chunk chocolate cookie.
Yeah, I can't blame him for that. The last person of his kind that did that became a fucking millionaire. So
I don't know if Sal is like is actually paying attention to anything that's being asked, because I told him today, I asked him today, or no, last night. I said, "Can you do the Crowder Boys tomorrow?" He lives in Texas, 6:00 your time. He was like, "Yes, oh, thank you." And then I texted him like 20 minutes ago. I was like, "Are you still good for 6?" And he goes, "Can we push it back to 8?" And I'm like, you understand that you were asked to do the show that's always going live at 7 p.m. Eastern. We don't reschedule this one. We could work around your schedule on my channel, but we have to stick with like a pretty tight schedule on this show.
Yeah, and he was a no-show for your show last night.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, we were supposed to do our election night spooktacular, and then like right before we were supposed to do it, he was like, "Oh, actually, can I just take a mulligan on this one? I got to work." He had to go into work.
And wait, I phrased that wrong. Actually, he didn't show up to his show last night.
He didn't. He didn't show up to his own show.
So I hoped he'd at least show up to his favorite show, the Crowder Boys.
Yeah, and then the
there
show
he is.
He's here. Okay, cool. The show he keeps begging to be on. He was also going to try and skirt this as well, but now he's here.
God damn it, boy! We about to hang you on that thing right behind you, man.
Yeah, he's in the gallows.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
What side is supposed to be facing me? The side with not the side with the lights.
Turn it around. The side, the light is supposed to be facing you.
It's so fucking misleading.
Did you just get that, Mike?
Nope, he's had it for months.
I've had it for months.
He's had it for months. If you, on the back of it, you should set it to the like podcast setting where it's grabbing all the audio from the front, and the front is the side with the light and the volume.
The butt cheeks?
The butt cheeks thing, yeah, the one that looks like butt cheeks.
Fair enough.
What's that shirt say, Sal?
Because you ain't my real stepdad.
Oh, that's John Brown's merch.
I wear it every time my mom has a new boyfriend.
That's sick, man.
She does right now, and he's black.
Yeah.
What would you call those, gallows behind you?
I'm at the gallows. Yeah.
Is that describing your mood?
No, I gamble. I go to the gallows every week, and I gamble on who's going to die.
Oh, it's probably the person on death row.
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty safe bet. It's like gambling on the Globetrotters.
I'm gambling on who's going to shit their pants first.
Well,
let's go down to the gallows, make a little money.
That shirt is interesting because I think a lot of people don't realize how
genius it is.
How integral to any comedian's career t-shirts are. Because I got made fun of a lot when I was trying.
This works for him. Like, this isn't like a dumb shirt. Like, this works without even knowing the bit.
Is it his joke?
Yeah, he has a joke about his mom getting divorced from his stepdad who he grew up with. Then she married another guy, and he's like, I was like, man, you better watch how you talk to me. You ain't my real stepdad.
I
It's a
feel
good
like
joke.
I feel like Kramer would be rich if he sold shirts that said he's an N-word.
You just
Yeah.
sold shirts with the N-word on it. The N-word and then dash
with the
Kramer.
the Kramer, and then below it says he's
Damn, I would have bought it. I wouldn't have worn it, but I'd have bought it.
But I people made fun of me a lot when I tried to implement shirts into the Loud Boys. But that was not, that didn't come.
You got a good shirt. Like I would wear this even if like I didn't know like John. Like it's a funny shirt,
Yeah. Yeah, shirts are so important. Like people don't realize, like all these people trying to break into the entertainment industry, like the hoi polloi, they don't understand the importance of the working class comedian and t-shirts.
John's basically a funny shirt salesman.
Yeah, that's most comedians.
Like he makes a shit ton on these shirts, bro. Like I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, if you do it the right way, I didn't do it the right way, but if you actually just do like drop shipping where they're made to order and you're not like paying up.
I asked him
paying
about
for
that.
everything up front.
You brought that up, so I asked him one day as he was in the kitchen pressing shirts. I said, why don't you just do like to where they order it and then they get it? And he's like, because people won't get it. He's like, I'm telling you, if it's there in front of them, they're way more likely to just give you the money. Versus,
I guess if it's like a live show and he has the shirts, yeah. But I mean, like if he doesn't have like an online following, I guess, because like if you have like if you have an online presence, you just say like, here's the website for the shirts, and then people order.
I've been trying to explain the internet to him for years.
Right, the internet eludes many still.
Yeah, he's still not. I'm like, I was trying to explain the numbers and like how doing an episode here is like arguably better than going to the club, and I don't think he's hip to that idea yet.
There's still like a lot of Craig just posted the link to his merch.
Yeah, I find that a lot of people a lot of people tend to buy shirts online, and as a matter of fact, topbananausa.com/crackamico, a lot of people buying these shirts.
Buy my shirt.
I guess I need to get on that because here in the chat, this guy Brand Mule sent me some workups that are really cool that I've been trying to figure out like what to do with.
Yeah, this one is a Brand Mule production right here. So is this one?
Hey, I want to come up with a shirt. I think people would buy a shirt if I came up with it.
Sal, you already did. He made an amazing Father Deer Hands t-shirt.
Seriously?
For us. Yes.
Let me see.
I'll send it to you. Yeah, I'll show you what it. I'll text it to you right now. But I've been trying to. I've been hesitant to jump back into textiles because it was such a fucking disaster for me the first time. But that is where the money is in shirts.
Yeah, maybe we'll give Robert to the end of the year, and then if he still hasn't surfaced, we'll talk to my guy and see if he can do some Crowder Boy stuff.
Our business manager.
That's what I'm saying, Robert.
Yeah, I don't know he might be dead.
He just got all of our information and signatures and disappeared.
Yeah, we signed contracts, and then he's like, "Gotcha, c'est la vie. I got all your intimate details."
3 better looking guys, like 4 better looking guys, and he's gonna make them the Crowder Boys, like in sync.
I didn't sign nothing.
Sal, I just sent you the Father Deer Hand shirt. Take a look at that.
I think I signed for all of you.
What?
Oh yeah, Sal forged your signature, correct?
Oh, what the hell?
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah. But
oh, dude, I love that.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
I'm gonna order one.
Yeah, can we share it? Can we show it to the chat?
How do we do that?
Where do you have it?
Oh well, yeah, I have no idea how to do that.
I guess I could. Oh, I'll throw it in the group chat, I guess, and then you could share the group chat.
Yeah.
Will you believe it with a heart, dude?
Delete all the N-words.
Yeah. Here, I'm sending it to our Crowder Boys group chat. So yeah, so the folks, stay tuned. Merch coming soon. Father Deer Hands shirts coming soon. If you haven't watched the Crowder Boys, that was Sal thought that the refrain in Chop Suey was Serge saying "Father Deer Hands."
Yeah, I'm still not convinced that it's not.
Or no, if you haven't, this was on Corn Fed that Sal said this.
Yeah, me, you, and Cheyenne were on that episode.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, it made sense. Like we went back and listened to it, and like I hear it. I do hear
Yeah.
it.
I don't believe that you actually thought that. I think Sal's being silly. Sal likes to
No,
play dumb.
it makes sense because I mean you always mishear lyrics.
With music, I always think the most abstract thing, and then I realized that they were just saying something.
Yeah, but
normal.
typically when you mishear lyrics, the lyrics that you think you hear make sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Father Deer Hands makes sense.
It
makes
Deers
as
don't
much
even
sense.
have hands.
But I mean, considering the
Yeah.
band, considering that it's System of a Down, it makes as much sense as like Banana Terracotta Pie, which is like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like if I was listening to System of a Down, and I thought I heard Father Deer Hands, I'd be like, yeah, that's how they write songs.
That's how they talk about God. He's an animal.
Yeah.
He's got deer hands.
Yeah, the pagan god of the earth, the god who exists within the deer.
So deer hands is just a fancy way of saying hooves.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Or like a BoJack Horseman character, I guess, where they.
Okay, now that you say that, it would actually be a better lyric.
Yeah, Father Deer Hands.
Is BoJack Horseman a good show?
No, it sucks.
Really?
It's like way too sentimental and takes itself too seriously, and
I wasn't into it.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
Fuck.
The only show on Netflix I've ever enjoyed got canceled, and it was the show Chaos with Jeff Goldblum, where he plays Zeus. It came out recently.
Have you seen Fuck.
Have I seen?
You just expecting something to come?
Were you?
No, it's got Daniel Radcliffe.
Miracle Workers
show.
Miracle Workers.
Yeah,
I've seen clips of it on TikTok.
It's pretty funny.
I hear it's good.
Daniel Radcliffe, surprisingly, is a better comedic actor. I think that's the deal with a lot of good actors.
Daniel Radcliffe is a very, very good actor.
I love Daniel Radcliffe.
I respect that he got that HP money. He got that Harry Potter money, and then decided to, after that, do whatever he wants. Take on the craziest. Because I recently watched that movie he did, Guns Akimbo, and it's awesome. It's like such a fucking insane departure from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I've always thought he was very talented, but I'm surprised to see how funny he is too. I think a lot of British people are funny.
He's great in the Weird Al movie where he plays plays Weird Albert.
Yep.
John Castle, Dave Smith said Israel won the election. That's weird because it's our election, right?
Dave Smith.
You never know what can happen in these elections, man. I need to pay more attention, I guess. I didn't know another country could win our election. That's crazy.
Honestly,
Dave pivoted to supporting Trump, right?
Yeah. I think
how
so.
crazy was this election?
But the most
just as crazy as every other one, and they try and convince you no matter what happens, the world is going to explode. I can't understand how people fall for this shit every 4 years.
Guys, the price of eggs is going to go down now.
I'm ready for it. Trump's going to walk into the office. He's going to pull up. He's going to open his laptop and be like, all right, where are these guys?
All right, first order of business, eggs.
He's just going to he's going to go into a program that controls the price of groceries. And
I've seen so many people. He's just going to open up a software.
Yeah.
This is the grocery prices.
Yeah. And he's like, all right, Walmart, H-E-B, quote Tom Thumb, we're going to raise that one over there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people who it seems like their biggest concern, their only issue is eggs. Eggs are $6 a dozen. We got to get eggs back down to $3.50 a dozen.
Whatever president makes stuff cheap, I don't care if there's goddamn genocide.
Well, that might be the circumstances now.
So go to your neighbor's house and use their resources. They're dead.
I'll be real. If I get another stimulus check, I'm happy Trump won.
Yeah.
If I get fucking money out of this shit,
I think he was against the stimulus checks.
He pushed for, because he was leaving office, so he pushed for him because he knew that any inflation that would come about due to that would be pinned on Biden.
Oh, he's a genius.
So he set Biden up to inherit a dog shit economy.
Kamabla. I'm sorry, but that's a great nickname, Kamabla.
Kamabla.
I don't think Red Bar ever said this, and we all know since we're not retards that this is not actually Red Bar.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, when you think about it, both sides are kind of the same.
I was thinking that.
You ever thought about that?
Yeah.
So I think I honestly I was like I've been pretty despondent and apathetic, or not necessarily apathetic, but just like I care in as much as like I feel.
Yeah, I know that word.
What, apathetic?
Despondent.
Despondent. Nice.
From the musical Hamilton.
Boo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gay. Of all the things you don't know and you know Hamilton.
Sal watched it because he thought it was about ham.
Yeah, and weighing a ton.
He thought it was about a 1-ton ham.
It's when they're losing the war.
But I guess it's not that I'm apathetic. It's like I care a lot. I mean, you call me Faith No More. We care a lot. But but it was also just I also am at the conclusion that none of these motherfuckers really care about us. So anyone that bought into this idea that any one of these people is going to like do anything to materially make our lives better, I think they actively resent us.
100%.
Both of them. Anyone who believes that if you make less than $500,000 a year, if you think Trump cares about you at all, you're wrong.
I just don't know when everybody became fucking nerds. Like, who gives a shit about this? We're supposed to be cool, like badasses, like criminals and shit. Why do we give a fuck about the government?
Presidents care about me.
Sal, what happened to your sound? Oh, your shit's not even coming through your micro. Come on, Sal. You begged to come on this show, and then you come in just so unprofessional. You don't even
Sal, you're in the hot seat until you figure this out.
So you're in the catbird seat. Go ahead and fix your audio.
I hate to do this, but the pressure's on, man.
I fixed it.
Okay, it's fixed.
All right, hot seat, 5 more seconds.
All right.
You feel the burn? You feel it burning?
No, not really. I don't
feel the hot seat clapping your cheeks.
I don't mind the silence. Okay.
You want to do the whole show like this?
I command the room.
Let's not do the whole show like this.
We could do this.
There we go. Yeah.
Now I have the power.
Honestly, the real star, the one carrying all of us to greatness, Crackery J. Amico.
Crack, how big are you gonna let that beard get?
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna get it trimmed before like Thanksgiving and shit. Get a nice little trim up.
Cool, before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, just so keep it long, but
get in the way.
And then the new year, I'll probably trim it back down to where I usually keep it. I was trying to have some fun.
You got to clear you got to clear the area for all that food coming in, huh?
What you mean?
You said you're gonna cut it before Thanksgiving. I mean, you trying to get the whole area ready.
Yeah. You don't want to get all that green bean casserole stuck in your beard.
Yeah, because it goes in my mouth anyway. Pause.
Yeah, I went ahead and did Thanksgiving this week because it's the only time I can get off for work. So I made turkey and stuffing and all that on Monday. And
wait, you already made turkey and stuffing?
Yeah, I got this turkey. When's already like weeks. It's like 3 weeks from now.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
but I can't. My job, I am not able to take off like any time to go anywhere for Thanksgiving or do anything. So I have to use. I'm in like a precarious position where I have to use my vacation hours. Otherwise, I just lose them at the end of the year. So I was looking at the calendar, like where I could actually get approved for vacation. So it's this week.
Where are you gonna go?
Dude, I'm just chilling, brother.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna watch my stories. I'm gonna finish binging this TV show I found, and then I guess I'll just stare at the ceiling for a couple days.
You're gonna watch Tuesdays with Stories?
I'm gonna catch up on Tuesdays with Stories.
That's cool, man.
My two favorite.
What would you do if you could do anything?
Mark Norman and Joe List look like Mark Norman.
Crack's like, we don't got time.
Mark Norman and Joe List look like Joe List took the substance.
Hey guys,
I haven't seen that one yet.
Okay.
What would you guys do if you could do anything?
Well,
if I could do anything,
we
can.
Yeah, we can
do anything.
Anything.
Oh, like pedophilia.
Someone in the chat says
I still wouldn't do it, man.
I was like, don't say it, but that was like that's.
I know what you're saying, and I still wouldn't do it. So, not me. I'm not that kind of guy.
I'm just saying it's on the table. Dalton,
if I could do anything,
including that,
I would go. Including what?
Why is that the stakes now?
I can do anything. Take a look. It's in a book. or eating rainbow?
I guess I would have
shit.
I would have a steak. I would if that's the steak.
Butterfly in the sky.
I can fly twice
as high.
Take a look.
It's in a book.
Why was the butterfly
Oh,
catching
reading
strays?
Rainbow.
Like, why are you stunting on the butterfly? Like, the butterfly's just doing his thing.
Reading N-word.
I can go inward.
Reading N-word? Talk about an oxymoron. I didn't say that. That was Sal.
Somebody in the chat says they pay out vacation hours that you don't lose them. Not at my job. I was explicitly told.
If you quit on good terms and you have a decent HR company, they will pay out your vacation. If you have a shitty HR company, they will find a reason for you to not have left on good terms.
I was explicitly told that I have to take my vacation hours or I lose them at the end of the year. Now, my sick hours, my regular PTO sick leave, that will get paid out if I don't use it. Yeah, my sick hours, my hang loose hours.
We got my dude Chris. The only inflation I'm facing is the inflation of my penis when I scroll for my For You page. That was a tongue twister at the end there.
Yeah. By the way, there's some people like they've already tried calling me out on the Tony thing. Like, I bet you feel like a fool that Trump won. And I was like, I was always allowed the room for the possibility that Trump would still blow out this election. I always thought
the whole time hating Tony, which for me personally, it had nothing to do with Trump. Nobody asked you, Sal. First of all, this is the Crowder Boys. You can just sit there while we talk. Thank you.
All right.
All on you.
Yeah, so we're not here to say nice things.
I just like to make it clear that I don't hate Tony Hinchcliffe.
He's not going to do anything for you. He's too big now.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
I just don't think there's anything wrong.
You had your opportunity when you did the show. You had your opportunity to suck up to him, and
you fucked it up. You didn't become a star.
You could have been David Lucas.
Yeah, instead you're just his size.
Yeah,
and that's on you, man.
Instead, you're just a David Lucas-sized failure.
And look at you now on the Crowder Boys, and
Tony,
you're still talking about Tony. He ain't fucking listening.
He'll never
the pony, in my opinion.
He'll never know what any of us have ever said about him. His ego's too big to ever pay attention to any of this shit. But I always said like that his dog shit open mic level comedy he did at that rally probably won't move the needle. You know, there's a chance it could influence the election in some way, but chances are
I didn't care.
Yeah,
I thought Trump was going to win regardless of that.
Yeah,
And I want to stress that I didn't give a fuck about the Tony. I did not give a fuck about the Tony thing related to Trump whatsoever. I want to stress this. I thought the fact that he came out there and said it was his 4th time performing in Madison Square Garden was the gayest shit I've ever seen, and told you the exact reason why he was there against his better judgment, if he has any. And 2, he sincerely stumped for Trump, which to me as a comedian is a no. That's fucking
that's
shit.
The gayest thing I think.
I don't give a fuck about his jokes.
That's a direct violation of Jester's privilege.
Listen up. You're all fucking dirty bitches. I don't give a fuck about any Puerto Ricans. You can all suck my dick. And Tony can suck my dick too. No. I don't give a fuck about the jokes.
I'm still in love with my Puerto Rican ex-girlfriend, but you know.
Which one is Puerto Rican?
Don't worry about it, man.
I actually love Puerto Ricans a lot.
I have a lady. But honestly, we were never like boyfriend girlfriend. We were never going steady, really. But we had a nice thing for a couple weeks.
What's his name?
Angel.
Yeah, I grew up. My childhood best friend for years was actually Puerto Rican, so I actually really love him.
Feel bad about that, don't you? Don't you like baseball?
No, I'm keeping the record straight, dog. I don't feel bad.
I think most Hispanic people are okay with that statement.
Someone in the chat wants to know how many times she touched my pee-pee. She touched my pee-pee quite a bit, actually. She touched it, she put it in her mouth, she put it in her vagina, and the butthole was on the table, but we never got there.
The butthole's on the table. The cheeks are open.
Is this true, Sal?
Yeah, we established that on the last episode of Crowder Boys.
No, we didn't, because you weren't on the last
Sal's
episode
head
of Crowder
stands
Boys.
for Sal once.
Or last episode of Cornfed.
that you were actually on, that you actually showed up for.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Mm-hmm. I do think there's something. There is like something unappealing about a woman who is too enthusiastic about anal sex. She should not.
Yeah.
She should not want to do it.
I think that's the appeal to doing it, is that the person you're doing it to is kind of like almost not uncomfortable, but like it's like a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there has to be some struggle.
It can't be like just you slide in like, oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I would never want a woman to really enjoy anal, like be like, I fucking love it when there's a cock in my ass. That's disgusting.
Yeah, Invictus, you're right. It needs to almost be like that word.
What? Like almost rape? No, more like coercion. There just needs to be like there has to be like they say, like when you like if you go to a bazaar in Afghanistan, they expect you to haggle for rugs and pots and lamps and shit. That's how anal sex should be. There's an expectation of haggling.
But my favorite Bizarre album is Live in Afghanistan.
Yeah. How bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Yeah.
No, not another fiasco. Robbie
also
is
Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, run with that. So, what you got on Lupe Fiasco?
Have you heard his most recent album?
No.
It's pretty good.
Is it? Is it good?
What were we talking about?
Here's the thing. If I wanted to put my cock in someone's ass, I would just fuck one of my boys, one of my friends. Like at that point, if I'm with a woman who has a perfectly functional wet pussy, but she's like, put it in my ass, it's like, I'm not here with you to fuck you in the same hole that any one of my guy friends has. I'm putting up with your fucking bullshit all day so that I can put my cock inside of your pussy. That's the hole I really want to feel squeezing my penis, not your butthole.
Is a puss?
Is the pussy, yeah.
You ever fuck a chick's armpit?
No.
You ever just have her like close her arm?
But I'm not entirely against getting a whiff while I crank my shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, when she's getting like a light jog kind of stank on it.
Or just have her like bend her knee and just like fuck her leg.
No, I've never done that.
Can you just bend your knee lightly so it makes like
I remember one time I was hanging out with a friend of mine where we were just friends, me and this lady, and she lifted up her arm and said she lifted up her arm and said, do I stink? And dude, I bent in and took a deep I wafted. I was like, no, not at all.
How bad was it?
It was perfect, dude. I was like, you have no idea how horny. You have no idea just like what this is doing for me right now.
Someone said it's getting too sexual.
What? Well,
but they don't, Raphael, do they even have nudity?
Well, but sex is going to be illegal come January because of Donald Trump. I see all the women are saying they're going to.
Oh, yeah.
The ladies are saying they're just going to stop having sex. And it's like, well.
That's another thing. How do people convince themselves that they know exactly what's going to happen when somebody becomes president?
Hysteria. Dude, there's nobody's informed. Nobody the fucking president himself now, Donald Trump, is ill-informed. He doesn't fucking know what he's uninformed. He doesn't know how any of this shit works.
You know that on his staff, there's probably a couple people that are like very qualified, very informed, that are trying to tell him every day, like brief him on shit. And he's just like, I like tacos. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he like if the president himself is wildly uninformed and unknowledgeable and doesn't like understand how politics works, which it seems like that's like Trump, Trump is like that, then I don't expect that most people have any idea of actually what's going on, what's going to happen. Stop saying people need to stop saying this fucking TDS bullshit. It's not that TDS is that I'm trying to form some sort of a perspective or opinion on things. Like I'm observing the world as it is and trying to,
no, Dalton, he's saying you have titties.
Oh yes,
to be fair.
yes.
I don't like him saying it to you, but
it always throws me off because I see TDS. I think total dissolved solids, which is the mineral count in any mineral water, which would be you want to look for magnesium and bicarbonate, silica, things like that. That's what I think of. But I remember there's people out there who think if you have any sort of criticism for Donald Trump at all, they've been propagandized to have the knee-jerk reaction and say, oh, you must have this Trump derangement syndrome. It's like, no, I'm just like observing what's happening and forming my own criticisms and opinions.
It is
sorry that I don't worship at the altar of the fucking God Emperor Trump that you do.
It is crazy how they're doing the same shit that Hillary supporters did.
When you think about it, both sides are kind of the same.
It's so like these people can't fathom that somebody doesn't give a fuck and thinks both people are corrupt.
Yeah.
Like, it's
not who I voted for.
Dude. No, I'm disappointed you even voted.
Yes.
Jill Stein.
Nope.
Is this one of those bits you comedians do?
Who'd you
didn't fucking vote?
Good. Neither did I. Honestly, I didn't.
No vote, baby. That's my vote.
So I guess like I'm technically not allowed to even have an opinion or whatever.
No, you're allowed to change your opinion based on who you're hanging out with. That's what I mean. So you can never not be favorable. No one can ever not like you because you could always be like, yeah, he's a good person.
Yeah, I can always just adapt to my environment.
When you're with the boys, you can be like, Kamala, that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never do that.
Yeah, if I'm ever hanging out with a woman who has BPD, I'm like, yo, I'm so sad that Trump won. He's gonna take away all your reproductive rights. Anyway, can I have some pussy now?
That's how you get laid. You're like, listen, if I get you pregnant, I'll do the abortion.
Yeah. Oh, the troll is here to say that I'm stupid and wrong. Great, yes, I am. But you know what? To my credit, here's the thing. I'm actually willing. Here's the thing. I'm willing to admit that I am stupid and wrong. You won't get that from most of your other grifters that you like out there.
Here comes the troll.
Here comes the troll. He's going to make me answer his riddles to cross the bridge.
Don't. Just leave him alone.
I want to say that I take a lot of pride in the fact that I'm at least willing to look inside myself and find the truth and express that to everybody that I am stupid and wrong. And you won't get that kind of honesty from most other grifters. You think Dave Smith or Nick Fuentes or Ben Shapiro or Tim Pool are ever going to actually admit that they're uninformed and stupid and have no idea what they're talking about and have no real information or convictions? They will never be that honest with you because their only conviction is that they want to siphon your attention and money. I want those things too, but I'll do it my way by being openly honest with you. I've told you that my grift is tricking all of you into paying attention to me and giving me your money by being honest, by telling the truth. I am stupid and wrong.
I'm not stupid. I'm right about everything.
Hey, don't feed the trolls. And also, I love Daisy Fuentes. Don't talk bad about
Daisy Fuentes is kind of cool, yeah.
She's one of the hottest women ever.
Mm-hmm.
Dalton's crashing out on
I'm crashing out.
Trolls.
I'm cooked. I'm washed. I have no aura.
No, you're not washed. And you have hella aura.
I am unwashed. I'm very stinky right now.
Oh no. Oh, hold on. Let's catch up on Super Chat so we can get to that big guy.
I really like soap. Been getting into soap lately.
What kind of soap?
I like how fun Old Spice containers, like their packaging looks.
I like the advertising.
Yeah,
I like how it's just a black family fighting with each other.
I was at the store the other day and they got some new Old Spice called Kraken Guard. There's a picture of a kraken on it. I didn't even smell it. I said, I'm buying this because of the Kraken.
Because of the advertising.
Yeah, I was like, the packaging is cool.
I'll get anything that's advertises towards like Nordic or like the sea, basically.
Yeah.
Anything that like is like, yeah, this is like from like this is like a Viking product. I'm like, yeah, I want it.
Salad consuming things.
I guess Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is gonna make all like most soap illegal because he wants to get rid of like sulfates.
like I'm not political, but that's one thing. The one reason why I didn't want to vote for Trump. That fucking guy is so retarded. I can't stand him, and the fact that he's going to give him any kind of power is so scary. He's like a vaccine causes autism's guy.
RFK.
Yeah, he is like an anti-vax conspiracy theorist,
and he works out in jeans.
You can't trust anybody who talks like that and wants to be a public speaker. They're just...
I did say that. I did say that, considering how much of politics is aesthetic and optics, we cannot allow someone who sounds that fucking insane, just the way their voice sounds, who has that such.
So I had the bear. I had the bear in my car.
We cannot allow that person to deliver important speeches to the country, like televised, global. We can't have that. We need a president who can actually speak.
Regardless of whether or not we can handle it, just to go inside of his psyche and him be like, I know my voice is like this, but everybody needs to hear what I'm saying, is like, he's got to be a sociopath.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up, man. Everybody would be fine if you didn't talk. They'd understand.
Like, this is the same country that disavowed. We disavowed Howard Dean 20 years ago because he went, y'all. I'll be fucking goddamn if we're gonna do that to the great Howard Dean and then allow this.
Wait, can we play that? Can we please play that?
What?
Dude, that is.
Dude, Elon's was worse.
Oh, Elon, no. Dude, Elon's was the shit that Elon did at that rally was so fucking embarrassing. Where he was like,
Elon is
USA, USA.
Like listen, bro, I just saw a clip of Elon. I guess he's like the top ranked.
Wait, you watched the clip?
I'm gonna say something.
So you saw a clip,
and I think
I said something too.
That's
Sal.
pretty cool, man.
Fuck,
no, I'm about to say, like,
where are you finding clips?
Hold on, lucky I even formulate a goddamn fucking thought.
Now you know how we feel, bitch. The fuck? You're always interrupting. What do you mean?
Sal, continue your thought. You saw a clip?
Go ahead with your. I'm sure it'll be poignant.
I was just saying he's like a top-ranked Diablo
player. You guys
player
think
in the world.
that?
When I realized,
come on, Craig, don't do him like that.
Like, I used to think he was cool, but I'm like, oh no, he's just like a giant fucking nerd.
Yeah, like, I think that's how everybody feels now.
If you got that kind of money and you're playing like a computer game for that long, like, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, South Park kind of called this years ago when they did that episode where he was trying to figure out how to go to Mars. And then Cartman brought his girlfriend in and said, you don't understand, she's really funny. And Elon was like, wait, she's really funny? But I don't even know if they knew at the time that he deeply cares about being funny. Like, he wants to be perceived as likable and funny. And he's not. And I don't understand why, like, a guy who's a genius with that much money also needs everyone to like him for a sense of humor. But he desperately wants to, like, be a personality. Which is, it's funny how, like, none of those guys ever really had that until, like, I guess, like, Zuckerberg developed this vendetta against them and has successfully become, like, one of the coolest wiggers in the country.
If you look at the Zuckerberg is another one, he has, like, changed his whole appearance now to where he looks like fucking Justin Timberlake or something.
Dude, I'm pro Zucker. Like, to see Zuckerberg make this transition, like,
what is he doing?
Zuckerberg, like, transitioned into a wigger. Like, he's a trans wigger.
Yeah, obviously.
Really?
I like that.
Yeah, remember he used to look like an android. He used to look like he fucking was built by the Weyland-Yutani Corporation.
Well, yeah, but
within the last year, he's
cool.
He's completely revamped his appearance and public persona to where now people are like, "Oh, he's cooler than Elon Musk."
Yeah. Oh, he is definitely way cooler than Elon Musk. He's smarter than Elon Musk.
It's a low bar.
But it used to be Elon Musk was everybody's darling. Like, a few years ago, he was on Rick and Morty. He was in Iron Man 2. Everybody loved him.
I like both. Can I not like both of them? No, I guess I got to pick.
You can.
Yeah.
But everything is like that now.
Be a faggot.
Everything's like that. You got to fucking pick. Are you pro Elon? Are you pro Zuckerberg?
I'm pro Zuck, dude. Fuck Elon.
I'm pro Tony. Bro. Answer now.
What?
Coward. Are you pro Tony?
What's the question?
Tony Hinchcliffe. Does he suck or does he really suck?
No, he's not, like, great, but, like, he's not ass. I don't
Hitler
care about
wasn't
Tommy,
great
but
either.
I like the show. What?
Yeah, that's the entire Kill Tony subreddit is people that like the show that hate Tony.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like he's never made me laugh with
You
his
can like the
stand-up,
dog shit show if you want.
but
I
the
guess I
show and
understand.
Yeah.
like there's some scenarios that happen on that show that are very funny.
You know
where
what?
I'm
Let's
like,
go ahead and read
"Fine."
these super chats. We got a few that
You
came
should
in.
check out a show called American Idol or The Voice. You probably like those too.
I bet Sal loves those shows.
No, dude, I had a friend that I found out that he watches The Masked Singer.
That
And
show fucking
Smoking.
sucks.
bro, he was trying to explain to me how like no, like it's funny, like you don't know who the singer, and I'm like, buddy, I was like trying to leave his house. I was like getting my stuff, and I was like, what the fuck?
You went home to watch Hamilton.
That's whatever.
Sal loves
Hamilton's fucking good, you idiots.
Yeah, I guess we're idiots. Sal.
I'm telling you, this is not a matter of opinion. Hamilton's very good.
Yeah, and Tony's not that bad. We know. You have all the opinions.
I mean,
Sal does have good opinions. Sal's very good at having opinions.
bro, when you consider what bad stand-up is, like he's not that bad. Like if you, I can show you bad
Are
stand-up.
you saying you're an expert on bad
I'll do
stand-up?
some stand-up, is what I'm saying.
Let me see. Let's where we're Drip Tank says my white broad is tripping. Yo, should I go casino?
Yes.
Tony Casino?
Go to the casino, yes.
Yo, I love this troll.
Let's read from the people giving us money, not trying to ruin the
He
show.
complimented you and said we suck.
Troll.
Well, Sal's not getting any of this money, and I feel pretty good about that.
We're sending Robbie
I'm
back to
not-
Mexico.
listen. I'm not smart enough to be two different people.
Mexico.
Yeah, we're sending.
All right, so we just got $2
I
from
do
Trump.
have a woman's
So
taste.
Trump is cool.
Trump is cool.
And I taste a lot of women, so you know what I
Nice
mean.
job,
That's how you
guys.
do
So
it.
the
You
only
gotta-
reason he
you gotta
has
know what they
money for
like.
this is Trump.
No, you can't come in here.
Dalton or Michael Hall, $20 says Dalton
You
is
can't.
cool and smart.
Oh
Sal,
my
don't dox your children. Sal, get your
You know
child. Sal.
Who cares? Get out of here.
I mean, if you don't care,
What are they gonna do?
is that person naked?
No.
Okay.
Don't touch
I
that.
just have this tiny little square
Sal,
down here.
that's a Craig. That's a child, not a person.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to have on record me saying, "Is that child naked?" And now it is with me just saying that. So,
She's
But
funny.
I do agree with Michael. Thank you for the $20. I am cool and smart.
do not let that woman come back in here.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh.
whoa! I kind of like this one.
I feel like we're Charlie's Angels.
This is actually kind of more the arena. This feels more arena-ish. Sal, hang her by one of those nooses.
Mm-hmm.
That'll teach her.
Breaking
Yeah.
news.
Dalton
to
is
the
cool and
final
smart. I
lesson.
agree. Thank you, Michael Hall.
Breaking news. Sal tried to hang himself.
Mhm.
Breaking noose. Oh, I get it. God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
fire.
That's how the Twin Towers went down.
And by the way, there should be more people like Michael Hall. I watch Kevin Brennan stream, and he's shitting on people not giving at least $50.
Oh
So-
yeah, Craig, you've been dabbling. Craig's been dabbling.
Oh yeah, we'll get into Dabble once we finish these up. Shut that kid the fuck up.
Yeah, you're gonna Sal.
I've had enough already. Guy complains every time I'm not letting him on the show. He comes on late. He's got some wild child.
Jesus, Sal, get a hold of your child.
No. She's a liquid. You contribute this. She's a liquid.
What's
Don't do your
happening?
homework. Your dad's a bad man. He's gay. Your dad's
Your
homosexual.
dad is gay. Sal, tell your daughter that her dad is gay.
Your dad's a gay guy. I'm sure that's going fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Fuck.
So $2 from that shine. Please don't be mean to Dalton. He's a good guy. Yes, please don't be mean to me.
Yes.
What happened? My dad's
Yeah.
coming over soon. We're gonna mount a TV.
Oh,
Pause.
I thought you said you're gonna mount your dad.
Yeah. So if you ever wondered how many wops it takes to put up a TV, the answer is 2.
Mm-hmm.
A transvestite? Gross. You know. a
No,
TV.
I'm not. My family, we're all back together again.
That's good.
Another false alarm.
Yeah, another we another divorce false alarm.
How am I blowing it? So tell your daughter you have to talk to two
So
losers.
don't pay attention to the chat like that, man. Fuck these people, except the ones that give us money.
Yeah.
That was funny though.
Dalton has Mora.
What I do?
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
thank you.
Someone said home run Sal. I didn't even know what I did.
New vibe, Aura, Mara.
I'll just be talking to the chat while the show is going on.
Sal, don't pay too much attention to the chat.
Someone says my TV's only. That's actually really.
Sal, stop engaging with these people.
And if you're going to tell us what they said, say the full thing so we understand.
They said my TV's probably only 35 inches.
Yeah.
That's it? They said you have a small TV?
So
yeah.
That's crazy, man.
It's 33 inches longer than your penis.
Yeah, it's 30 inches longer than my penis. Like 31.
Is that the level of jokes on your favorite show, Kill Tony?
Mm-hmm.
No, they're higher caliber on that show.
Anthony.
Caliper?
Caliper.
Yeah.
They're higher caliper.
They have higher caliper jokes on Kill.
Did I use the word wrong?
It would be caliber.
What's caliper?
Come on, dude. It's brutal.
What's
I'm a caliber. I'm caliber.
Calipers is like tongs, like a type of like clamps.
Really?
Yeah.
There's. Hold on, I want to Google.
Did anybody like the caliber bit?
Caliper. God damn it! Calipers are tongs.
Yeah, you'd think you'd know that.
I've been fucking up. No.
Crowder getting blaze up. Thank you, Lee Rector. Damn near killed her.
Thank you, Lee Rector. Still sporting the jelly roll red eye pick.
Roll.
Oh, yeah, I said jelly roll. Oh my god.
Episode.
Yeah, well, Sal, I mean, I gotta be honest, man. You come in, you play this village fool, you act like everything that you do is by accident somehow because you're stupid, but we're on to you. We know you're disrespectful.
We got your fucking number, Sal.
It's time you get your balls busted a little bit.
We got your fucking number, and it's too high. It's your cholesterol. You need to stop eating so many eggs. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens to the price of eggs. You should not be buying them.
Hold on, Crack's being angry.
What's that? Is this one of your comedian bits?
Crack's doing his angry thing.
He's doing his classic bit of being angry.
You said it was hostile. I told you why. Sal's
I'm
trying to think of the best thing to say while I'm getting kicked.
Sal wishes you were hostess.
Your kid is kicking you?
Come on and kick me.
I don't know who that is, but I know he's in the DV.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you've been dabbling. So we're trying to worm our way into the Dabbleverse.
Free TV
is fuck that stupid fucking squirrel.
I can't believe that Kamala Harris killed that gay guy squirrel.
It's funny. I mean, I don't want to talk about this forever, but it is funny when you think about how much of a rat problem there is and how disgusting rats are, and then you throw a little fuzzy tail on them, and we're upset that somebody killed one of them.
Dude, I follow I follow a BPD lady on Twitter who keeps rats as pets. Just like actual, like.
I mean, what's really the difference
between a rat and a squirrel?
Adorable.
Obviously, we all think that. I know that. It's the same as like we eat cows and chicken, but we don't kill dogs. But like in essence,
I would eat the fuck out of a dog.
I believe that. Yeah, even Scotty ATL says stop talking to them for free.
See, yeah, Sal, you don't understand the business of super chats. Don't address the free, just the chat. You know, we take a page, take a note out of Kevin Brennan's playbook, and only read the super chats and read some of them 3 or 4 times. Read the same one a few times.
Now, Kevin Brennan, there's a guy who knows comedy.
There's a guy. Honestly, yes, Kevin. I've seen Kevin do stand-up. He's very, very funny.
I've seen him do stand-up too. He came, I want to say in like 2019. It wasn't that long after Louis got canceled there. They came to a theater in North Carolina, and Kevin opened for him, and he was funny as fuck.
Kevin's very funny, yeah. And he's funny on his show. Like when he starts like yelling and ranting and all that. I mean, we've been laughing about show me the 1099s
Yeah.
for days now.
Yeah, and more than anything, I mean, he has my dream job. I'm trying to study him like a sensei.
Dude,
he just sits
all
in his
these-
computer chair and just makes $50 at a fucking clip.
Dude, he has the best
It's crazy.
job. He just gets to sit in front of a computer and scream about Ray DeVito for like a couple hours.
I'd rather make the amount of money he's making to just sit at my computer chair than fucking who would you say? Fucking like then Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer are making to go to a studio.
Yeah, I mean,
because it means you don't have to go anywhere.
He has zero overhead. He cracked the code of just like, yeah, he just sits there. He screams about like Patrick Melton and rated like people no one's ever heard of. He's complaining about open micers, and he makes like $300,000 a year. That's a pretty sweet job. It's a pretty sweet life, dude.
I like any show where they just talk shit about anybody.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
I think he's actually upset with me because I messaged him. And I said, "Can I come back on the show?" And he motherfucker left me on red.
Nah, he's just busy.
He's
He's jugging and finessing in these streets.
Who left you on red?
What?
Red bar?
Brennan.
Oh.
Sal finally is paying attention again. I don't know what Sal.
I've been trying to figure out what we're talking about the whole time.
I guess we Dabbleverse Sal. We're talking about somebody Sal has no clue what we're talking about.
All we said was Kevin Brennan, and then we talked about him for a minute.
Yeah, Sal. I don't think Sal knows who Kevin Brennan is.
Oh, we got a super chat. Sal,
Sal, that's how you do it. The super chats, the money.
Trying to ignore Deegan is exhausting. It's Cranky Crack Sal, Salty Dalty. There's some other on the show sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to say I'm in a great mood.
Ratchet Robbie will show up every now and then.
Every once in a while, Sal needs to be reined in because we figured out that he's not this this dumb guy that he acts like he is.
Yeah,
and he's very adversarial once you realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm itching my back by hitting it with an extension cord. I'm a genius.
Sinister Sal over here. Cranky Crack, Salty Dalty.
By the way, if Broke to Jen is bothering people, if anybody super chats $20, Broke to Jen is fucking out of here.
No, highball them 50, at least 50.
Wait, what did he say?
Imagine a $50 super chat.
$50 and we'll put
here.
$50 and we'll put Broke DJ in a timeout.
Big Kev eats them like potato chips, those $50 super chats, and I just sit here praying for the goddamn day that I'm lucky enough to get
on
a
that
$50.
comment. They said they don't even know who the fuck I am. Cool.
Yeah, I guess we are. I don't know how many people know who Sal is. My co-host on Cornfed, and he's the unofficial fourth Crowder boy. We've tapped him. We tapped that ass a few times to come in and be a guest on this show or fill in when Robbie's being gay.
Yeah.
So Sal's beloved. We're busting Sal's balls right now.
I can do most of Robbie's impressions at a discount, like a discount version.
Yeah.
Fucking skibbity bebop. You know, I'm a fucking toilet.
That's really the only one you need.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on here? Fucking basketball.
It's actually better than Robbie's. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fucking basketball.
We have to see. This is the thing, Sal. Like if you could show up all the time, if you could be dependable, we could switch you out for Robbie. Because honestly, it's seeming like you're the full package, man.
I can do anything Robbie can do, motherfuckers.
No, I would never abandon Robbie. Robbie's a good friend.
Just a worse version, a fatter version.
Can you do Sebastian?
Aren't you embarrassed? Huh? Aren't you to be doing an impression of Robbie? Aren't you embarrassed doing an impression of me?
Is that your Uncle Sebastian?
Yeah, that's Sebastian from
What about I think Robbie does a great Paul Giamatti. I never heard that alley, Sal. I was giving you the fucking once. I was giving you the fucking assist there.
Come on, Sal.
I don't feel like it right now. I'm not feeling the love on this up.
This guy, you bring him on the show that he clamors to be on, and he just
I do love this show. Hey, shout out real quick to Crowder Boys. Change the energy up.
Yeah, shout out to this show.
Yeah, it is a good show.
Please subscribe to the Patreon. Also, patreon.com/thecrowderboys as my personal Patreon cornfed is in free fall right now. I'm hemorrhaging subscribers. Maybe we'll get everybody on the
Seriously?
Crowder Boys Patreon.
How about,
Sal, you're gonna get a pay cut, dude. That cornfed Patreon is nosediving.
Damn.
But hey, the Crowder Boys Patreon is on the up and up, so it's patreon.com/thecrowderboys.
Link in the description.
Link in the description. Do a little plug real quick.
how many of us have had something in our ass?
Pause. What?
Our eyes or our ass?
No, your ass.
We've all had poop in our ass.
I've had poop.
There you
I've
go.
had a lot of turds in my ass. Yeah, good point. That's why
Speaking of
Craig's
that,
one
my
of our
dad's on
great
his way.
thought leaders. When you think about it, we've all been fucked in the ass by our turds.
That should have been one of the politicians' points of the debate. And somebody
Yeah, that's
doesn't
listen. Okay,
shit about your
technically
policies.
we've
It's
all
like,
done
look,
anal. If everyone's taking a shit, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, it would have been
We've all
as
had poop in our
relevant as
ass.
anything that they've talked about in their campaigns. It would have been as politically apropos as fucking
Somebody could run.
Peanut the squirrel is like akin to like JD Vance being like, "There's a problem in this country. We're all getting fucked in the ass by our turds," and everybody's like, "Woo, MAGA, MAGA."
No, I was thinking that while he was giving like one of his acceptance speeches. I was like, he could literally go, "I'm gay, I like cock," and they would be like, "That's weird, probably a joke or something," you know. But like there's nothing he could do to lose. Like
I'm a rapist.
I like gay penis.
I have turds in my asshole. I said, "Wow, the turd is huge. I've never seen
I'm
a
like,
turd
is
so
he-
huge."
I have the biggest turds in the tightest ass.
Nobody's turds are bigger.
Nobody's turds are bigger than mine. I shit the biggest turds. They come out clean, big, solid logs.
If somebody wants me to cast my fucking vote, you got to tell me how big the turds are.
If Trump talked about how healthy his dumps are, if he was turd bragging, I would have actually registered. I would be like, I'm at the polls.
I want someone
dude.
to run on that campaign though, like pooping his anal, peas in the balls, like
We're getting there.
squirt is piss. Like that's their whole campaign.
We're getting close to that, man.
You know what I mean?
After the last week of the campaigns we saw, we're getting close to a politician coming out and being like, "Yeah, shit in his anal, pee is stored in the balls, squirting. Yeah, squirting is folks." Under my administration, we will officially classify squirt as pee.
You got my vote. You got my fucking vote right there.
Yeah, that we're headed to that. Because nobody actually cares about policy anymore. It's all optics anyway. So it's like
Nobody cares about those issues.
When JD Vance runs, all JD Vance has to do is be like, "Squirt is pee."
I'm kind of attracted.
And then the moderator is like, "In your retort."
He's kind of a handsome boy.
JD
All right, that's a different statement than I'm kind of attracted to him. That's crazy.
No, listen, he's kind of cute though, right? He's a former Marine.
JD Vance?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know, dude. I don't know a fucking thing.
I'm like, can you find a better dude?
I don't like people with dicks unless they're a girl. I don't know what to tell you.
I totally. Yeah.
I just think I'm like, he really lucked out. That's a great running mate, you know.
Yeah.
It sounds like you want to make love to him.
I probably might, honestly. I was watching him last night. I watched a lot of Politics last night.
Oh, last night.
And I was like, is this guy wearing eyeliner?
Yeah. I would be on board. I would be on board with like a politician being like, you can transition, but you have to keep the penis. No bottom surgeries. I'd be like, okay.
That would be Kamala's.
That should be the thing. You have to be a different thing. You have to be a different thing from a man or a woman. You're a new thing, and you got to live like that.
I could get behind that 100%.
Oh,
and then they could have their own fucking league too
behind
for
that?
sports.
I get behind that.
I can get
I
behind
try to
that
do the
ass.
glasses, but my hat covered it up.
Squanching on my neck. Sal's in the
Squanto.
closet and won't come out.
It is pretty. It feels enlightened, like when you start to broaden your horizons, and like when you really look at a woman's penis and like start to realize like this is not a man's penis.
This is not that. They're two different organs.
It's a completely different. Yeah.
You could show me two severed penises. And
You
I would
could-
say that's
If you showed me like a man and a woman side by side, both with bulges, I would be disgusted by the man's and horny for the woman's bulge.
Yep.
I'd be like, that's a woman's bulge right there.
That's a large clitoris, clearly.
Mhm.
She's grinding on my neck. You ever get your face sat on?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's
dude.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Settle down onto me. You know what I mean?
Kevin Brennan has only been in this place the last couple years. It was dark for a while. Not sure what that means.
Hey, what was with Trump doing fellatio on the mic? What was that?
He was talking about a woman's penis. Like, folks, it's not gay if it's a woman's penis.
That is one of the gayest things you can do is pretend to like give a blowjob because it's a joke, but you're like, oh, how do you seem to know though? Like,
That's a good.
I know it's a joke, but like that's how you do it, you know.
By the way, that was a good description of KB. Kevin Brennan is a huge inspiration for my dreams of comfortable mediocrity.
Dude, he figured it out. He cracked the fucking code.
Yeah, because like, what is every comedian complains about having to travel and all the hullabaloo that comes with like being a comedian. What if your job? What if you only had to travel from your bedroom to the room where the computer's at?
I don't know. Tell us about it, Dalton.
I want it so bad. We're so close. We
We're
just need
so-
to
Tell us
figure
what
out
that's
how
like.
he did it.
What'd you say, Sal?
Tell us what that's like, Dalton. You literally do that.
Oh, I guess I do, but I don't make enough money to be comfortable to do
You
But
that.
he
make a
doesn't make a
living
new
doing that, though.
$50 every 30 seconds.
You make a living doing that. What does it feel like?
No, I make a living in as much as I had to fill out a W-2 and I get a W-4 every tax season. But to
It's a part-time job.
to call my
What does it
day
feel
job,
like?
dude, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way like what I get paid in my day job could be considered a living. It's a living on paper.
Well,
It's
you're
like,
probably
yeah,
not doing too much living anyway. You know what I mean?
that is true. I mostly
You're
do
living as
nothing.
much as you're making.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So it's like I'm making a living if the way you
If this is living.
if the way you live is mostly doing nothing, then yes, I'm
Yeah.
making a living.
How does that feel though? You're done with public
It fucking
restrooms.
sucks, dude.
Do you think your bathroom's dirtier than a public restroom?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, dude, I took a piss yesterday. I took a piss at like 4 a.m.
Okay.
and just was like still kind of like in and out of being awake, like asleep.
Your
So I
penis
just-
is in your body.
I forgot to flush. Like I just didn't flush. When I woke up for the day, I went
It
into
stunk?
I went to the bathroom and I was like, "Fuck! Did I leave a turd in the toilet?" But no, it was just my piss smelled like shit.
Ah,
Oh,
is
that
like-
that
damn,
happens
dude.
sometimes. If you leave piss in the toilet for a while, it will stink.
Dude, it smelled just like I took a shit, but it was piss, and I was like, "Dude, I might have to go get my fucking blood sugars." So you having a little tea party?
What was that?
What was that?
What do you mean?
Show yourself. Oh, that's fancy.
Thank you.
This is the kind of things I was hoping you'd bring to the table on today's show.
That's what I do in the evening. What is it? 7? It's tea time. You know what I mean?
Tea time.
Put on a kettle.
Tea time. Tea time. Tea time.
Dear, put on a kettle.
Yeah, I might have to go to a doctor, dude. My piss smells like I'm
pissing shit.
pissing diarrhea, dude. I'm
Yo,
pissing shit.
I'm pissing turds.
I'm
You gotta
pissing
help me,
turds.
Doc. I'm pissing straight turds out my dick.
That would be great
He's
to
like,
go
"What
to
do
the
you mean? What do
doctor.
you mean? It's burning? No, like I'm pissing shit.
So
That
what's the,
does-
what's the
sometimes
problem
that
today,
does
Dalton?
happen. That actually
Because you
can
can-
happen.
Because you
like
can
you're-
piss out your ass.
Sometimes you can pee out of your ass and you can shit out of your dick. You know, the
Oh,
human
you've
body
you've never pissed out shit.
I've never done that, but I have heard of people where their bowels will start to
All right.
like protract into their bladder, and they'll like take a piss one day and piss a turd, and they're like, "Uh oh,
Seriously?
yeah, there's a turd in the urinal."
Maybe you're doing that though. Maybe that's what's happened to you.
No, I'm not pissed. I think I just have.
All right.
I might just have diabetes or something. Like I'm. Your piss is not supposed to smell like you took a shit. Where'd Sal go?
I don't know, man. It's his show. He makes the rules.
It's his
He wonders
show.
why we bust his balls when he does things like this.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, man. I don't care if it's got to be me who's got to do it. Sal needs a little fucking discipline.
Sal needs a little spank on his bottom.
And I ain't scared to say it.
Yeah.
Because he will run wild. He's that type of guy. These Italians, man. They're very
wilding,
manipulative. They come in with their charm, and then they never leave your country. And you gotta watch that. Sal, read the chat. You're a man of the people chat.
No,
yeah. How did Sal become the fucking people's champ?
I don't know.
Because he's stupid and you guys relate to him because you're stupid.
He's a Sal American. He's Sal American.
Timestamp that. Well, we missed out on.
We missed that. We don't even know what you're talking about at this point.
But honestly, C-Dubs, thank you so much. You've been delivering some quality chat.
Yes.
God's Node, love the Kreischer takedown. Correct. Oh yeah, I had to clap back.
Yeah, that was very good. That I could tell that was born from pure hatred and spite.
The best things are.
That's where real creativity is born. Is when you're fucking pissed.
Absolutely, dude. At least, I mean, for me, Michael Jordan used to make things up that happened to. Oh, there's a kid back there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do dad stuff. I love you all. Thank you for having me on.
You're not gonna stay for the Patreon?
I love you guys so much. I'm sorry.
Well, we will review this performance and we'll be getting back to you.
Do a performance review on the Patreon.
Maybe 2025.
All right.
Bye, Sal.
All right. Goodbye, Sal. Well, folks, we're gonna hop on over to the Patreon now. It's patreon.com/The Crowder Boys. We're gonna go live there here in a second. So for as little as $5 a month, you'll get access to all the premium episodes and bonus content. We also have a $10 tier, a $15 tier, and a $50 tier. If you subscribe to the $50 tier, you get to be on the show. We've had 2 people do that now, and they both were amazing. They were great. Tarvin and MC Downtrend. So please subscribe to the $50 tier. But hey, for as little, like I said, for as little as $5, you get all the premium episodes of bonus content. And that's patreon.com/The Crowder Boys. Link in the description. Please, and also please be sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel here. Tell your friends. We got to get to 1,000 subscribers to get fully monetized. So please help us get more money. So we're going to be on thank you for the memberships, for the premium memberships that you're giving out there. And that's patreon.com/The Crowder Boys. Someone in the chat said, not the Crowder Boys' best work. All right. You're, fuck you.
I mean, I would guess that today's show probably is not in the top 5, but
look, we showed up, we clocked in, and we put on a performance. They can't all. The band Primus once said they can't all be zingers.
I thought being mean to Sal would be an interesting show, and then he kind of left quickly, and now I feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
But
Michael wants to know, where is Robbie? We mentioned it a couple times already, but Robbie is with his family in San Francisco. I guess
queer capital.
Yeah, just living out. They're being libtards together, and they're
crying libtard tears and taking cock in his ass and saying
he's getting fucked in the ass in San Francisco.
Dumbass.
Yeah, I wish it was a Dan Wicks fiasco. It's so much worse. He's in San Francisco consoling his gay liberal family as they relent, or what's the word I'm looking for? They're all just sad that Donald Trump won. So he's got to
sitting around a rainbow flag and crying at the expensive dinner table.
They're doing land acknowledgments and apologizing for the transgressions of the American people that Donald Trump got elected.
That's a good bit. Robbie's liberal elite blue blood family.
Yeah. They're grieving the death of democracy right now.
Yeah. Fools. Those absolute fools.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna listening to roll.
Cool, man.
So we're gonna head over to the Patreon now. It's patreon.com/corn not cornfed. Patreon.com/the Crowder Boys.
Yep.
And thank you, Raphael, for saying Robbie's family is so gay.
Hell yeah, dude. We'll see you guys over there. Link in the description. You don't want to miss it.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Dalton, we like to get philosophical. So, and we haven't even really broached the Dabbleverse, so maybe we'll talk about that some more.
I think a brooch is like a type of a jewelry, like a type of bracelet.
Yes.
Or no, you used it right. There's also a brooch that's like a jewel.
Yeah, it's one of those multiple meaning words.
Which
reminds me of a 30 Rock. Do you remember that 30 Rock bit where they have that game show where they're trying to say the right word?
Oh, homonym.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's good stuff. Anyway, guys.
$2 from Lee Rector, Daniel Kilder.
A buzzer beater.
Okay. And I'm wrong. What I'm thinking of is called a brooch. So I was being a dickhead for no reason.
I think they're both brooch.
No, I'm thinking of a brooch. A brooch is like the thing is like
I think that's a brooch. I've never heard of brooch.
Is it not, or is it a brooch or a brooch? Find out on the Patreon. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. It's patreon.com/the Crowder Boys. Good night.
See you guys.